Good morning. What's going on, you guys? All right, I am live on Facebook and Instagram. I'm gonna get started in just a second. What's going on? I'm just gonna share. So I'm live on my Facebook biz page. I'm gonna share it into my Facebook group. Grab your guys' coffee. It's maybe my second one, third. I'm not really sure anymore. All right, sharing into my group. All right, here I am. Okay, so yay, thank you guys for being on live and watching the replay. So this is a special week in doTERRA where this is BOGO week. So BOGO week is a week where doTERRA gifts us free oils all week long. And I love to serve you guys by showing up and talking about essential oils that are supportive in your health, in your home, and kind of giving you a better explanation of how to use these oils. So I've created this little series. I wasn't sure how it's going to work because kids, but I locked the door. He's out working out there with the kids, so I think I have a few minutes. And I'm going to take about 10 or 15 minutes to talk through the topics of sleep and stress with you guys, and just give you some things to think about as you're thinking about ways to get better sleep, ways to decrease your stress, and give you some tips on how to use these BOGO oils, which are Serenity and Balance today. Hey, Bella, I miss you. And so today, sleep and stress, which are a really, really big deal, right? So let me know if this is a problem for you. Put a comment in there. Is stress a big problem for you right now? Like, I don't know how, I guess people who are saying they have a lot more time right now don't have little kids who are now also trying to run their business from home and feed them 25 snacks a day and then still trying to get some sleep at night. So give me your secrets. But here I am to gift you guys some of what I've been learning on this topic. So sleep. How well do you sleep? So quantity of sleep and quality of sleep is a really big deal. It's well known to have an effect on many health problems. So inadequate sleep, like less than 7 hours a night, can lead to a decreased attention span, depressed feelings, difficulty processing ideas, and then therefore it makes it a little bit easier for stress to come into our lives when we don't have that adequate sleep. So that, and then that stress honestly leads to more health problems. And when you think about not having enough sleep, a decreased attention span, when you try to work, what's going to happen? You're not going to be able to focus. You're not going to be able to have as much productivity when you don't have that sleep. So it really is something that can affect your day-to-day. So I grabbed some tips for sleep from a couple different places and from my head. But some tips for sleep: turning off electronics 30 minutes before bed. Don't be the person who's scrolling on Instagram, honestly guilty sometimes, or watching Netflix from your bed up until it's time to close your eyes and go to sleep. Turn off those electronics. If you're using them, use blue light glasses. That's a big deal. Noise machine, which, side tip, I just get my blue light glasses, cheap ones from Amazon, and they're wonderful. Have a noise machine. This is something I grew up with, but it's so helpful, and I've converted Patrick, my husband. I always have something like a noise going in the background that drowns out what's going on. It's helpful for the kids. They love to sleep with their noise machine. have a dark room. So I finally got myself some new curtains. You can see how much light these let in. This is what was in our bedroom for a while, and they're now in my office. Got some new curtains that are cute and blackout curtains. It's made such a big difference. If you're like me and you like to have a list and a plan for the next day, get everything out of your head before the next morning. So have like a notebook and a pen and a cute pen. Well, it's gotta be cute, right? Next to your bed, so that way you can like brain dump everything out, put it on paper, put it in the notes on your phone. Just get it out of your head so you're not going to sleep thinking about it. And I swear I like solve problems in my sleep. And it really affects my sleep if I'm not getting it out of my head and onto paper before I go to bed. My phone goes on do not disturb and airplane mode every time I go to bed, unless my husband's out of town, then that makes me a little nervous to do that. But do not disturb and airplane mode. I do not want someone texting me and waking me up. And turn off your freaking notifications for that matter, for everything. Turn off all your notifications on your phone. Read a book before you go to bed. I love diving into personal development books at the end of the day. I started reading Harry Potter with my daughter before bed each night, so that I love to read, and I have not allowed myself the luxury of reading like a fun book lately. So I've been really enjoying reading her. We're on like chapter 4 of the first Harry Potter book, and we've both been loving it. Skip your sweets, skip caffeine in the afternoon. I have an issue if I drink like a coffee past like 3 o'clock getting to bed. Some people that's like noon. Keep a regular sleep schedule, which maybe this isn't for new moms, okay? So don't get stressed if that's you right now. There were years where this was not the normal for me. Maybe it's time to start trying to get your kids on a sleep schedule though. That's a big deal. Set your diffuser 30 minutes before bed. My favorite nighttime blend is Serenity, which is the Buy Oil Today, and Breathe, which is the respiratory blend. So I'll put 2 to 4 drops of each of those in the diffuser in the bedroom, both in my room and in the kids' room. I think it's so great to have those oils running. So there are some really cool studies on doTERRA Serenity. So you can actually Google those. I wasn't going to go into them in here, but I do want to mention them. So what doTERRA does is they're an essential oil company, but there's so much science that backs them. So I encourage you, if you're the type of person who needs a little bit more background or scientific push to look at things, look those up or message me and I'll send you the link. So Serenity contains lavender, cedarwood, hoewood, ylang-ylang, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla bean absolute, Hawaiian sandalwood. Hawaiian sandalwood is like, haven't had a smell. I'm sure it does. Pretty sure mine's gonna smell like Hawaiian sandalwood. We're better. You know, God does great things. So that's the Serenity Restful Blend Complex. Oh, hey, Milka, what's going on? So how do you use Serenity? You use it aromatically and topically. It's not one you want to take internally. To use it, I diffuse it at night. It's super safe with kids. So if you want to grab some fractionated coconut oil, rub it into the bottoms of the kids' feet before bedtime. It's such a beautiful way to help the kids calm down at night, help me myself calm down at night. And on the bottom of our feet, our pores are really big. So it's just a really great way to get essential oils into our system really quickly and easily. But I also love the smell of Serenity, and I actually really like to put it on my temples, maybe put a couple drops in my hand, breathe it in for a few minutes. Maybe this is when you do some like gratitude for the day, just recentering before you go to sleep. I have a few mamas who love to make a Serenity spray. So you can grab a little empty spray bottle. doTERRA sells little 30 ml ones where I would just literally put 15 drops of Serenity, top it off with water, and spray it on the kid's pillow, spray it on your pillow, and just helps make your sheets smell a lot better. I don't know about if you have little boys like my son. His bed, no matter how many times I wash it, it doesn't always smell awesome. So I just spritz it on his bed, and he's a little more receptive to that or a foot massage than me like coming at him with some oil to put it on him. And for you, make one for your bed too. Keep it next to your bed. So those are some of the ways to use Serenity, which is the bio oil today. And then stress. I want to talk just for a couple minutes on stress. So some effects of stress: low energy, headaches. I'm going to be honest here and tell you guys that I have had a massive headache every single day for the past week. And I'm starting to realize, how am I operating? I started to dive in a little bit more to my strengths and kind of realizing I'm not operating within them. Maybe I'm operating out of the ones that aren't my top strengths, and I don't like it. Also, it might have something to do with being home with kids all day and our entire lives being, just a little bit different. Learning how to homeschool and all of that. But headaches, our gut health is impacted when we have this chronic stress. We have these upset stomachs, tense muscles. I hold so much stress in my shoulders. Insomnia, so stress and sleep are related, you guys. Frequent colds, just so many things that happen when we have stress in our lives. And I know that this is a big deal right now. I know all of us are adjusting, and I want to offer you just some hope and some love and some of these tips on how I use this blend called Balance. I actually have both in here. So Serenity, pretty purple bottle, and then Balance. This is actually a 5 ml, but the BOGO is the full 15. So 15.5. Just showing you the difference, but this is Balance. So good. So in Balance, we have spruce, hoewood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, osmanthus, and it's in a base of fractionated coconut oil. And this just means it's already safe to just apply topically to ourselves, our kids. So this is a great one to just grab, rub into their little feet, hold out the back of their neck, down their spine. For you as well, if you saw how I just did that, put it on my wrist, rub it on your temples, just breathe it in. Oh, it's so good. So some tips to reduce stress. I mean, obviously using this oil, like get better sleep. Start a morning routine. I actually have a whole blog post on this. If you Google Anna Bordner morning routine, you can find some tips on how I create a morning routine. Delegate. Understand that you don't have to do it all. Like for me this week, showing up for you guys is super important during BOGO week. I love to be able to support you guys during this week. It's one of my favorite weeks of the year. And then I need to work out. Like today I need to work out. And then I'm going to get on with school. So kind of just work your day so it makes sense to you. Don't let your day work you, okay? Prioritize. Meditate. Look at God's promises and understand that the world may be saying one thing, but God's promises are saying another. It's a really big deal. So if you want, I have a whole list of those. If you want them, comment and I will send them to you. So that's been something that's been super helpful. Use essential oils. Another little tip that I've been using, you guys, is making a list. So I'm realizing that one of my strengths is focus and discipline, and I love to get stuff done. And when I feel like all I'm doing, which is a big deal, don't get me wrong, is helping my kids with school, making snacks for them. Some days it's just meditation. Yeah, milk, I have something I'll mention as well for that. Don't forget. What was I saying? Oh, so I'm the type of person who loves lists, and I just like to get stuff done. And it's really hard for me when at the end of the day, if I feel like I haven't accomplished anything. So I literally started making silly little lists that just make me feel like I'm more accomplished. Like today, it's going to be do this Facebook Live, send it out to my email list for those who may have missed it, help Harley get on her live class, and then maybe do 15 minutes of reading with Declan. that might be all he'll get. And then, I don't know, adding like read a chapter in Harry Potter with Harley. Like if I put those little things on there in addition to the big things, it has taken this anxiety out of me. I didn't even really realize was there. So just wanted to give you guys permission, if that's you too, put the silly little things on the list and check it off. There's so much satisfaction in that for me. And maybe you're the opposite. Maybe like you thrive without a list and you want to throw your list away. Do it. Okay. Yeah, Brandy's balance is really, really awesome. So how to use this? Like how would I use balance in the day-to-day? So begin your day, put balance on the bottom of your feet. And again, this is one I love to smell. So maybe kind of do that last. Use your fingers for putting balance on your wrists, on your temples, rub it on the back of your neck, breathe it in. This is a great oil to put on before you do your journaling in the morning, before you list out your gratitude for the day, before you set your intentions for the day, before you look over your list of the day. It's a great one to reapply before the kids wake up or in the afternoon when you're trying to hide from them in the bathroom. This is a great one to just consistently revisit throughout the day. Apply it to your wrists, your neck, diffuse it. Diffusing it with wild orange or grapefruit. Ooh, balance and grapefruit. So good. It's like an anthropology blend, okay? Just breathe in during times of stress. All right, so this is balance, Milka. Probably be backwards on there or upside down or something. So the BOGO, kind of in conclusion, today is buy a Serenity, get a balance for free. And remember, buy a Serenity, get a balance for free. Get the full 15 ml balance. I just happened to grab this one. To buy that, there is a link in my Instagram bio where you can go straight to the link and then add in the bio oil. So go to the link in my bio, add the Serenity to your cart, and then you'll be able to have your wholesale membership and the Serenity and balance. I try to keep it super simple. If you need more instruction, let me know. If you already have an account, you guys have the ability to just log into your account and you guys get this at 25% off in addition to the free oil. Last thing I wanted to mention, there is the whole BOGO box. So I don't know what the free oils are this week besides this one, but there's only a certain amount of these boxes for sale, but you can buy all 5 of each day's buy oils and get the 7 oils for free. So buy 5, get 7 for free. And if it's your first time buying, I also have an extra free oil for you. So reach out. I try to make it simple on how this works, and it is honestly like you'll want your account so that way you can order whatever you want at the 25% discount. So reach out and let me know how I can help. What are the benefits of grapefruit? Is that the big one that you sent me? Well, yes, it is the big one, I think. Yeah, it's the one that I sent you, the picture. I think I sent you a picture of it. Or at least I texted you about it. Grapefruit is really great for immune support. It's great it has limonene in it, so it's going to be cleansing to your body, so really beneficial to support the liver. It smells like, grapefruit is one of my favorite scents in doTERRA. It's actually sourced from Florida, which I think is cool. And it just smells like you're walking through like an orange, like not an orange grove obviously, but like a grapefruit grove, and it smells like Florida. It's perfect. Such a good oil. I add it to it's actually in my water right now, so good one to add to your water. We just bought one of those sparkling water makers, and it's a grapefruit one we keep in the kitchen and add to our glass after we do that. So let me know how I can help you guys. Thank you for popping on live, and reach out if you guys have any questions, and watch the replay if you're just popping on. Thanks, guys.